We're going to finish up our brief series on friendship today. We're going to talk about the warning signs of a bad friend. We spent the last 2 weeks talking about the positive qualities to be looking for in true friendship and the specific qualities you want to look for in a true friend. But today I thought it might be really good for us to talk about those warning signs, the things you should be watching out for when selecting your friends. And I imagine a lot of you have some experiences, unfortunately, of people that have hurt you and burned you, and you've maybe learned the hard way in the ways of friendship. So let's talk about that to kind of save all of us from making that mistake again. So what are the qualities that we should be looking for then, the things that we should not be looking for in a friend? First of all, a selfish person. You know, we talked last week about this idea of a true friend as someone that's unselfish. We talked about, that you would lay down your life for a friend. So a selfish person's clearly not going to do that. And, that kind of a friend is someone that's in it only for themselves. Another quality you want to watch out for is the critical person, the person that makes fun of you, that makes fun of other people, that's critical of anything that you do that's different than what they do. Something else is they're not trustworthy. We spent some time on that in the last 2 weeks, talking about how important trust is in a friendship. We see in Proverbs 16:28, it says, "A dishonest man spreads strife, and a whisperer separates close friends." I'm sure you guys, if you've been on the receiving end of gossip and situations with friends that were not looking out for you, it spreads a lot of pain and it separates close friends. So you definitely want to look for that and pay attention to it. If a person is not proven to be trustworthy, if a person has betrayed your confidence, has talked behind your back, has made fun of you, I would say that's a person that you need to stay away from. Again, the hot and cold idea is a quality that you want to stay away from. We talked about it last week in terms of being a true friend to someone that's consistent. Well, to the opposite then, a bad friend is someone that's hot and cold, that you never know where you stand with them. Some days they like you, some days they don't. You want to stay away from that. And then just someone who's unkind, someone that just does not have nice things to say, makes fun of people, makes fun of situations that they don't agree with. Proverbs 17:9 says, "Whoever covers an offense seeks love, but he who repeats a matter separates close friends." So in other words, you don't want to be around a person that is repeatedly making those kinds of same mistakes, repeatedly not looking out for you, not being kind. And then the last point here is really important, and I hope you guys pay attention to this idea that a bad friend is someone who brings out rebellion in you. Someone that encourages you to do things that go against your morals, that go against your standards. Let's look at 1 Corinthians 15:33 and see what it says. "Do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals." Girls, I hope you pay attention to that and recognize that friends have such a huge influence in your lives, and you do not want to choose friends that are encouraging you to do things that you know are wrong. You do not want friends that encourage you to break the rules of your home, to go against the things your parents have said, and the things that go against your own Christian beliefs. You want to choose friends that care about what you care about and support what you care about. So pay attention to that friends can definitely bring you down and bring you into a place of rebellion. So here's the questions I want you to focus on today. First of all, have you been burned by some friends that have these unfortunate qualities? And how have they disappointed you? How have they hurt you? What are the ramifications of that? And have you been a bad friend? When you look at those qualities, do you say, man, I sometimes am hot and cold, or sometimes I've been unkind? Look at yourself too. And then what could you do to change that? What are some decisions that you could make to say, I have been a bad friend in certain areas and I'm going to make a change in that? So I hope this video series has been challenging. I hope that you can look at your friendships with a new perspective, that you really evaluate and pay attention to finding true friends and to stay away from the people that have these kinds of qualities that are not going to be beneficial to you in the end.